And as Nehad mentioned, he will be giving what's called the Eid Khutbah, the Eid al-Fitr sermon in Gainesville on Friday at the main prayer for that community. The Eid al-Fitr is the holiday marking the end of Ramadan, and the prayers marking Eid al-Fitr are called the Eid prayers, and during those prayers someone gives a sermon, and it's generally to the entire community, and that's what Nehad will be doing on Friday. We'll get to questions in just a minute. Also, if you look at your Challenging Islamophobia guide, you'll see different categories that give you a definition of Islamophobia and give people tips on how to challenge it, whether it's on the internet, whether it's rhetoric from public officials, whether it's bullying in schools, that kind of thing. So this is designed to be distributed to every member of the American Muslim community and others if they seek to challenge Islamophobia. Our next speaker will be Mahdi Bray, who is Executive Director of Mass Freedom, and I believe he has just come from Gainesville, and maybe he can give us a little update on what he did and what the situation is there.
Okay. Thank you, Ibrahim, and good morning. I've just literally returned from Gainesville, Florida. The Muslim American Society, we've had a team down there for the last 3 days, and I want to announce to the Muslim world, to the American public, and to the American Muslim community that we have been through a private law firm in Gainesville, Florida, talking on an ongoing basis with the city of Gainesville. And I can assure you that on September the 11th, that you will not see a bonfire of Qur'ans being burnt at the Dove Church. And I'll go into details, but I would also say that what you will see is basically, to paraphrase T.S. Eliot, the poet, it will not be a bang, but a whimper. Basically, Reverend Jones has not received a fire permit, and nor can he receive a fire permit in that particular section of Gainesville. And if he ignites any type of incendiary type of material, it's in violation of 1063 of the City Code of Gainesville. We've talked with both the fire marshal, the city attorney, and we've been assured, and in fact, as fate would have it, I came back on the plane sitting side by side with Randy Reed, who is one of the county officials with the city of Gainesville. Actually, his official title is county manager. And again, the same reassurance that this will not be a bonfire or burning of the kind. Now, he may attempt to do it, but number one, there will be a fire truck there, and we've been assured that that there will be a fire truck there, and they will douse out any type of fire that he tries to ignite. And if he persists, of course, then he's in violation of the law. And so we've been assured, by the city of Gainesville. And I think the other thing that I want to point out, too, is that the people of Gainesville, the Muslim community of Gainesville, have really done an extraordinary job in dealing with this issue. I think the story that the media is missing is how the Gainesville community has really united around actually pushing back against this. I could say that almost everywhere, I can't think of any, I haven't met anybody from neighbors. I was at the site yesterday. The people in the neighborhood were driving by expressing their dismay. The religious community, the mayor has issued a proclamation supporting religious diversity. Today, or tomorrow rather, there's a big interfaith program at the major church there. The president of the university, because after all, Gainesville is a university town, the president of the university has denounced it. The Senate of the university actually went through the great pains of changing their parliamentary procedures in order to ensure that they could issue something on a one-day notice denouncing this type of activity. The people in Gainesville, you know, often I've made reference to when we talked about Islamophobia, especially the various different issues and the controversies surrounding ground zeros like that. I said, you know, one thing I've always believed in America is the better angels. And I can tell you the better angels are really in full force in Gainesville. That community has not given any type of support to Reverend Terry Jones. In fact, his property is in foreclosure. His insurance has been canceled. The signs, the hateful signs that he posted, one right next to the mosque where I prayed last night, have been painted over by the city. This city is a city that wants to bring people together and unite people and not separate people. So I think that I think he'll get his 15 minutes of fame as a bigot. There's no doubt about that. I've seen all the television trucks out there and things of that nature. But I can assure you that, you know, along with CAIR, but that we, the Muslim American Society, have been there for 3 days, and we're sure. Let me repeat that: we're sure that you will not see on September the 11th a bonfire of Qur'ans being burnt on the property of the Dove Church. So I just want to conclude, and first of all, and also say that the initiative that CAIR has launched is a very important initiative in terms of trying to educate people about the Quran. In this holy book that is revered by over 1 billion or more people in the world, there's a passage that says, repel evil with goodness. Indeed, what Terry Jones wants to do is evil. But what the people of Gainesville, Muslims, Christians, Jews, and people of conscience in Gainesville and their public officials have decided to do is also repel evil with goodness. What he wants to do is evil, but what the city of Gainesville and its residents are doing is a good thing. And I think that they should be applauded, and I think the media should really make an effort. And what I would suggest also is that you look at their overall Gainesville initiative of all the different activities they plan. On September the 11th, they're not going to be out there protesting. They will be at the Bo Diddley. I just found out that Bo Diddley was born in Gainesville. I had no idea. I love Bo Diddley. I had no idea. But Bo Diddley Plaza, there will be a full day of community service, blood drives, feeding the needy, collecting canned goods and things of that nature. So this is how you repel evil, by doing good things and actually doing good works. And so there will be an entire program. But I would say that if you want to see all of the events that are taking place from starting today throughout September 11th in Gainesville that the community has planned, I would ask you to go to our website, massfreedom.org, and there is a list of all what is being called as the Gainesville Initiative that lists all the interfaith programs, all of the various activities and stuff like that. The story, my dear friends, is not Terry Jones, okay? Thank you. The story, my dear friends, is not Terry Jones. It is indeed the courageous people of Gainesville who have said no to bigotry, hatred, and intolerance. Thank you.